But we begin the 6 o'clock hour with the news you heard first on KHOU 11 News. The man wanted in connection with the deadly ambush of a Harris County Precinct 5 constable caught and cuffed. Oscar Rosales is no longer on the run since allegedly shooting and killing Corporal Charles Galloway during a traffic stop on Sunday. The capital murder suspect was caught more than 350 miles away in Ciudad Acuña, Mexico, across the border from Del Rio, Texas. He will soon be back in Houston to face justice. We are covering every angle with a team of reporters staying on top of this breaking news story.
Grace White and Aniele Ruiz are sharing everything they have learned so far today. Let's start with Grace White live downtown at HPD headquarters. Grace?
Lynn and Mia, we got the call around 9:30 this morning that Oscar Rosales was arrested. As you mentioned, he was taken into custody in Ciudad Acuña across the border from Del Rio. We want to show you some video of him being transported, getting into a patrol car actually in Valverde County. He arrived there around noon, so we now know it took several hours to coordinate getting him back on U.S. soil after he was arrested. The U.S. Marshals played a key role in getting Rosales. They, of course, specialize in capturing fugitives even when they cross the border. Sources telling KHOU 11 they work closely with Mexican authorities on all of this. We've known from the beginning federal, state, and local law enforcement were all involved. Houston police, of course, still the lead on this investigation, but the U.S. Marshals, the Gulf Coast Violent Offenders Task Force, Texas DPS, all working together to make this arrest happen. Back out here live, the police chief did say early on the border might be where Rosales would run, and tonight we can confirm that's exactly where he went. Lynn and Mia.
And now they have their man, Grace White. Thank you. Aniele Ruiz picks up our coverage from here. Aniele, we understand there is a new booking photo of Oscar Rosales.
That's right. There are several new photos that have been shared with us through our sources. But I want to first show you the first picture of 51-year-old Oscar Rosales as he was being handed over by the Mexican authorities. Take a look. You can see Rosales as he's being handed over at the border right there on the International Bridge of Acuña. You can see the Mexican authorities next to him. We know this exchange happened at around noon today. And then he was taken to the Valverde County Jail where he was booked and saw a judge. That was his booking photo you just saw. We also know HPD officers left Houston on a flight to Del Rio at around 2 p.m. and Rosales waited a few hours until officers arrived to be transported back here to Houston. We know they finally moved him out of the jail at around 4:30 and they headed to the airport. They're still en route and it shouldn't be long before he's back here in the Harris County Jail. The sheriff in Valverde County says he was very glad that federal, state agencies all were able to make an arrest.
I just hope that this brings at least a little comfort to the family. We lost a constable in Harris County, so individuals like this don't need to be walking our streets.
The Harris County DA's office has already filed a motion for Rosales to be held without a bond. It'll be up to a judge to decide that. In the meantime, we're waiting for more information from Houston Police Department. They were set to have a press conference today to discuss this, but have postponed this until tomorrow. And of course, we'll bring you all of those details right here on KHOU. Reporting live, Aniele Ruiz, KHOU 11 News.
A lot to sort out in the investigation. We're sure they need the time. We'll hear more from them tomorrow. Thank you, Aniele.